after dun sa ating learning operators, no? So, magkakaroon na tayo ng application. So, let's do exercise 1. Okay? So, write a C program to reverse the digits of a given integer. Ayan. So, ito yung gagawin, no? Ang input niya ay 1, 2, 3. Ito yung inassign na input. And then, 20847. And then, I. Okay. So, meron tayong tatlong input. And then, meron tayong, ito yung expected na output. So, dun sa ating gagawing program, no? So, i-reverse mo yung digits of a given integer. Ito. Itong mga integer na to. So, tatlo. And then, ito yung magiging output ng reverse, no? Okay. So, tingnan natin yung solution. Sample tayo. Right. Okay. So, ito yung ating pictorial presentation, no? Itong naka-color na to, ito yung process kung sino yung dapat mauna, no? Ayan. Yung precedence. Okay. So, medyo math to, Ayan. So, arithmetic naman tayo. Okay. So, ito yung output. Ito yung ating code. Okay. For this exercise. Okay. So, kinol yung reverse, no? Okay. Remember, yung kailangan natin gawin dito is you get a program, you create a program, a C program, reverse the digits of a given integer. Ayan. Okay. So, yung function, kinol yung function na reverse. Okay. And then, syempre, yung integer. Okay. Andito yung integer, naka-enclose siya sa parentheses na n, yung ating variable na n. Medyo magulo to. Dapat ibinaba itong ano na to. Teka. Di maganda yung pagkakagawa niya. Teka. Lagay natin sa di maayos yung coding. Ang gulo. Teka lang ilalagay ko lang sa notepad. Para hindi tayo nalilito. Haba di maayos yung positioning ng ano. Copy. Okay. Control A. Nangyari, ayaw. Ano kopya? Ayan. Okay, tapos baba lang natin to para hindi magulo. Ayan. Okay. So, ito yung solution dun sa ating first exercise. You have here meron tayong ginamit na function which is yung reverse kasi yun nga yung iano natin, i-reverse yung digit na yung integer na naka-assign dun sa input, no? So, ayan, naka-enclose sa parenthesis yung integer. Meron tayong variable na n. Okay? So, int and then variable d, dineclare yung d at saka yung y is equal to 0, and then meron tayong while, and then naka-enclose yung variable na n. So, ito na yung computation, no? D, yung variable na d is equal to n, percent 10, okay, percent 10, and sige, hindi natin nakikita yung colors. Balikan na lang natin ito. At least naibaba na natin. %10. Okay. If, okay, so meron tayong while at saka if, and then naka-enclose yung enclose in parentheses yung n. If n is greater than 0, okay, ampersand, ampersand. Okay, anong ibig sabihin nito sa ating logical operators? Balikan natin dito sa inyong sandali. Ano lang natin yung saan yung group nyo. Okay, so dito sa ating, so yung dalawang logical operator, no? Ano nga ibig sabihin nito? Teka. Ito. Okay, logical end. Okay, logical end. Teka. Parang hindi ito, medyo heavy. Medyo heavy. Nagkaroon ng hindi pa tayo umabot sa conditional, conditional, teka. Okay, iba na lang, wag na lang to. Medyo, hindi pa to sinakop nung ating discussion dun sa Okay, iba. Wag to. Bigla akong nagkaroon ng Wag muna to. Okay, iba na lang. Mas madali. Teka lang. Ito. Siguro mas madali ito. Natin. Ayan. Ito nga. Ayan. So, meron tayong ayan. Okay. Ito. Ayan. Okay. Ito na lang. Sensya na. Hindi ko napansin yung yung logical operators, hindi pa na-discuss yung logical operators. Okay, so okay. Yung ating precedence, nasaan na yung precedence? Ay, hindi ko nalagay. Teka, sandali, kunin ko lang yung precedence. Yung assignment ng precedence. Ayan, ito. Okay, download ko lang. Associative. Copy. Para sa precedence ng ating explanation, computer programming, save, ayan, okay, ayan, so, ay bakit walang number? Okay, ito na lang, ayan, so ito yung ating susundan pagdating sa precedence, no, meron tayong order, so yung pinaka mataas, yun yung katulad nito, pag gumamit tayo ng function call, no, left to right. Ayan. So, pag sa nagko-compute, no, ayan. So, yung mga, pag sa multiplication, no, left to right, no, division, left to right. O, ayan yung ating susundan pagdating sa, kung ano yung uunahin natin pagdating dito sa, ayan. Teka. Dito sa, ayan, ito. Okay. Kung sino yung uunahin dito sa ating nakalagay dito sa loob, no? Since the base device, okay, pagpamarami naman, ayan. Okay, ayan. Tingnan natin. Hala, meron na namang if and else. Erg. Okay. Long int divisor. Teka, hindi rin pwede to. Hindi pa tayo umabot dyan. Sandali lang, hanap lang ako. Kala ko, okay na yun. Tinignan ko na kanina. Sus, Mariosep. Sorry po. Teka, hanap lang ako ng exercise natin na ito. Arithmetic, basic nga lang eh. Operators. Good for win. Ito. Pwede na ata to. Wala bang exercise? number exercises recursion number pattern function string. No, not that. Ito. Arithmetic operators, explain niya. Wala bang exercise? Nakaw. Dali. Tingnan ko, baka meron akong makita dito. Alright, sa program. Ito kaya. Hindi. Ito na yung kanina. First digit. Hindi. Ito na yung kanina. Okay. Ano, madali-dali naman. Huwag naman ganun. Okay. Ito. Ito mukhang okay to. Paano pa kaya pagka yung ano, no? Ayan. Ayan. O, konting if lang yan. Pero paring if and else. Ha? Ano ba yan?
Ma'am, may nakita po akong na simple po na reverse integer code po.
Sandali. Saan? Share mo nga yung link.
Send ko po yung link sa GC.
Sige. Naghahanap ako ng pwede natin magamit eh. Kasi sample pa lang yun. Yung gagawin nyo na. This is equal. Baka ganyan. Ito. Kahit hindi reverse. Basta arithmetic. Yung simple lang. Wala pa tayong logic eh. Yung logical, hindi pa natin diniscuss yung logical. Eh, may mga, ayan, eto, ayan. Nako, napakadali lang nito. Ito na lang. Ayan. So, arithmetic kasi, ang importante lang yung wala muna ng mga if and else kasi wala pa tayo sa logical operators. So, di pa natin na-discuss yun. Okay. Si Christine, pati nga nung i-share mo, tingnan natin. Ito kasi arithmetic lang talaga. Program C. Reverse. Ano nangyari? Nag-server internal error yung link. Okay. Ito na lang. Server error internal link siya. Pero yung gagawin nyo, paano kaya? Teka, hindi ako makakita ng maayos na sa sample natin. O, sige. Okay. Asa na yan? Ayan. Okay. So, ito. Tapos, hanap tayo ng pwede nyong gawin na simple lang. Katulad nito. Ayan. Okay. So, nakikita nyo ba? Arithmetic yung ating importante dito yung simple lang muna tayo bago tayo logical. So, next next na discussion na natin. Kasi hindi inabot dun sa natin sa oras natin. Pero kung inabot dun sa maglo-logical tayo na logical operators. Arithmetic operators muna tayo. Okay. So, itong program na to, okay, ang sabi dito, you create a program to add repeatedly all digits of a given non-negative number until the result has only one digit. Ayan. So, ito po yung kanyang input, 48. And then, output is 2. So, ito yung lilitaw, no? Explanation, the formula is like 4 plus 8 is equal to 12. 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. Ayan. Okay. So, ito po yung pictorial representation niya, no? N. Okay. Tapos, 47. And then, adding repeatedly all digits. 4 plus 7 is equal to 11. And then, 1 plus 1 equals 2. No? Single digit number. Okay. So, ito yung code niya nung solution. So, ang output niya, ito. So, andito yung, ano natin, yung output sa, input at output sa taas. Okay. Okay. Ito yung gusto niyang maging output. Initial number is number 12. Single digit number is 3. Initial number is 47. Single digit number is 2. So, ito yung code niya. Okay. So, ayan. Include, again, yung stdioh, and then kinol niya yung static int. Okay. Okay. And then add digits. Ito yung function. Okay, dun sa function na yan, no? Okay, meron tayong int at saka yung variable na num. Okay. And then, of course, susunod dyan yung ating curly brace na open. And then, meron gagamitin yung return. Yung return, kinol niya yung num. Okay. Minus num minus 1. Okay. Forward slash. Ito yung division, no? Division. Okay. So, meron tayong minus dito. And then, division, 9. And then, multiplication ng 9. Ayan. Tamang-tamang sakto to sa example natin ng arithmetic operators. Okay. And then, meron ka ulit ditong int, main, and then void, no? Naalala nyo yung ating mga ANSI na identifiers, no? So, yung void at saka yung int, saka yung static. Ayan. And then, ayan. So, kinol yung variable na n, binigyan ng value na 12. Okay. Print f. So, maglalabas ng yung ating output, yung ating text dito na initial number. Okay, %d. Single digit number is %d. Ito yung nilalabas niya, yung 12. And then n, add digit, yung ating function na digit. Okay, naka-enclose yung n. And then, semicolon. Okay, sa labas, naandyan yung variable na n. Meron siyang, again, binigyan ng value na 47. Okay, this is for the second output. Ayan. And then, nagkaroon tayo dyan ng printf. And then, yung initial number, %d. Single digit number is %d. N. And then, add digit. Okay, yung n again. Yung n dito na kinol is yung n dito sa taas, no? Which is yung 47. And then you have a return 0. Ayan. Ano nga natin? Pwedeng paki ano yung code. Okay. Copy. Sino yung may code block? Okay, ilalagay ko yung code sa tapos paki-run po. Okay, may code block para ready to copy paste. Tapos paki-share. Ayan, stop sharing. Sino yung pwede? Mabilis lang para makita natin yung output. Sinong gumagamit ng code block sa inyo? Na. Christina, naka-code block ka ba? Sino yung sino nagamit sa inyo ng code block? Paula? Hello? Hello, Paula?
Wala po ako, ma'am.
Sino nagamit ng code block? Anybody, yung pwedeng mag-copy paste na para makita lang natin yung output.
Ma'am, Dev C++ po.
Pwede. Pwede? Kaya?
Try ko po, ma'am.
Sige,
Wait lang po.
para makita lang natin. Tapos hahanap ako ng pwede nyong gawin na ganun lang kasi. Shelby, can you give me that bottle? Water.
Water?
Yeah.
Want some cookies or anything?
No?
Ma'am, nag-run po sa Dev C++.
Sige, patingin. Pa-share. Ayan. Okay, so, yan yung pareho siya ng output nung nakalabas dun sa ano. Okay, salamat. Sige, hahanap ako ngayon ng pwede nyong gamitin dun sa, madami naman yun eh. Hopefully may makita akong ganun din nakadali. Okay. Right. Wag yan. May logical operators. Etong ano, tingin nyo, itong number 15.
Hindi ka po
Ay, hindi ka nga.
Hindi ka
pala ako
naka-share screen.
Hindi ako nakashare. Sorry naman. Ayan. Okay. Parang okay yung number 15. Arithmetic lang. Ano lang, yung 4. No? Number 15. Diba? Pwede, no? Kaya, class? Okay. Copy ko. Lagay natin sa Control A. Delete. Ayan. Para mas malaki. Okay. Delete. Oh, class. Kaya na to? Nasaan na ba kayo? Nakikita nyo ba yung aking sinishare? Nakikita nyo ba?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes
So,
po.
ano ko lang. Share ko lang uli dito sa kabila. Untitled. Okay, share. Ayan. Ayan. Okay. Gitna ko kaya. Para sa gitna. Para gitna. O, kaya na? Kaya na yan? Sagot! Hahanap ako uli ng iba. Ano, class? O, gagawa na. Gawa na. Gawa na ng ano. Ayan. So, ito yung ating gagawin. Okay. Na para sa ating arithmetic operators. Ang gagawin nyo, you write a C programming to get the maximum product from a given integer, which is yung nakalagay dyan sa baba, no? After breaking the integer into sum of at least, so hahatiin nyo sila to positive integer. Ayan. So, ano lang yan? Magbe-break ka lang. Hati mo lang. So, ano ba pagkahati? 'Di ba? O, ilan mo ibe-break. Ayan. So, pag sinabing break, ano gagawin? Division. Tapos, maximum product. So, pag sinabing product, multiplication. Pag sinabi mong sum, ano ba ang hinahanap pagka-sum? Nung arithmetic, addition. Okay. Gawa na. Sige na, gawa na. Baka may nakatapos na agad. Ang bilis naman. Ang galing-galing naman. Dali. Tingnan ko nga yung ating ano. Ayan. Ayun, nakikita naman pala. Pwede ko nang ano dito tingnan. Ayan. Okay. Gawa-gawa na. Okay. May nakatapos na? Wala pa. Sige, gawa lang. Ewan ko sa'yo. Shelby?
Yeah.
Can you tell my mom to please drink her medicine? It's already 5:30. Pregabalin. 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 Yeah. Pregabalin. Pregabalin. Dali, it's already time. $5:38. Sakto lang. Did she? Did she understand?
Yeah, she did. You got it. She's going to take it. She said, oh, it's time. Yeah. It's time.
Okay. So, sino? Meron na ba? Meron na nakatapos? Wala pa? Aso ka talaga. Oh.
Some milk. Okay. No, temperature seems cooler. It seems colder.
Really?
To me, yeah, there. Temperature's gone down.
Well, there's no more sun.
Yeah.
I have this pain here
Oh, really? Oh, boy. I bet-
above my buttocks.
Yeah. I bet it's from how you're sitting there and having to lean forward.
I
Bet.
maybe I ate something or
I don't
something
know.
salty
I don't know. I'm making a list of the grocery store for tomorrow.
for tomorrow.
Stuff I need, so.
Do you think we can pay Meralco without the bill?
Well, I
Just
don't
we
know.
have the ano.
It'd be hard to figure out the exact amount. It may still come tomorrow's Friday. Does Mom say the date it comes or anything?
Wala eh.
Because the due date for that isn't until like the 15th or 13th of the month, something like that. So I'm not sure. I wonder if we can call Morocco.
Guys, magparamdam lang yung nakatapos na ha. O sige, magbibigay ako ng incentive. Another 10 points. Kung sino yung mauna. Wait lang. Nakikita niyo pa ba ako? Online ba ako?
Yes po.
Okay. Akala ko, hindi na tayo nagko-connect eh. Ayan. Sige. Sige, gawa lang. Basta yung mauna, 10 points. Yung pangalawa, 5 points. Yung pangatlo, 5 points. Tapos, the rest, natatawagin na sunod-sunod, 3 points. Tingnan natin kung paano nyo ayusin yan. Ay, okay. Sige, hayaan mo na lang. Yung isa kanina. Sige, hayaan mo na lang. Saka na natin ano yan. So, next meeting na yung ating logical operators. Yung bang, Joy, yung bang reverse yung sinasabi mo? Balikan natin yan. Anyway, kung sino man ang mauna dun sa ito. Okay. Sige. Yung initial digit number. Yung isa kanina. Yung pinaka-copy paste ko. Sa Turbo C. Merong sa inyo ba yung merong nag-share dati eh. I think hindi sa inyo eh. Yung na pwede siyang i-copy paste. Kaso iba yung way kung paano mag-copy paste. Parang yung kasi ginagawa yun. Hindi ko ginagamit yung Turbo C. Parang may instruction kung paano mag-copy paste sa Turbo C. Sa inyo ata yun eh. Or sa kabilang section. May ginawang way para Okay. Unahin mo na Joy, ito. Itong number 15 na natin. Huwag mong ngat-ngatin yan. Ko talaga. Ano? Pagat ka na naman. Ay, oo. Gano'ng oras tayo? 6:30 ba tayo? Tayo na eh. Gano'ng oras tayo?
6 po.
6? 6 ba? O 6:30? ka lang. Aray ko! Hindi, 6:30 kuya. Okay.
6:30.
Akala ko naman eh. Mamaya, marami pa yung oras natin. Sige. Tinitingnan ko kung pwede pa tayo ng isa. Aray na. Ikaw na baboy ko. Tayo na, tapos ka na? Gusto mo mauna?
Ako po ma'am, syempre hindi.
Bakit naman? 10 points din yun.
Okay lang ma'am, basta pumasa.
Basta pumasa. Hindi, wag ganun. Wag basta pumasa. Ang ating objective, yung makapag-code kayo. Makreate yung logic. Yan yung objective natin. No? Kaya nga, hinihimay-himay natin yung yung ating program para ma-establish natin yung ating logic. Kasi gagawa kayo ng diba? Gagawa kayo ng project. Ano ba yun sa inyo? Group or individual? Sa inyo ata yung individual ano?
Group
ba?
po.
Group. Okay.
Group.
Para lahat may input sa code. Kaya hati-hati. Lalo na system yan. System yung gagawin. Isang simpleng system. Ano, sirit na ba? Di pa? Sirit na ba, class? Class, sirit na ba?
Kung pwede, ma'am.
Di ba? Sisirit na ba? Sisirit na ba?
Ang hirap, ma'am.
Ang hirap ba?
Ma'am, sirit na ako, ma'am.
Sirit na rin po ako, ma'am.
Ma'am, ang hirap na.
Ang hirap ba? O sirit
Rin
na?
po.
Meron bang nagsubok? Kahit isa lang?
Ang hirap mo.
Mahirap ba? O sige. Sige, sirit na tayo. Okay, para makaisa pa tayong titignan na.
Sirit mo. Check the solution mo.
Okay. Sirit na. O sige, share ko na yung solution ha. Okay, stop sharing. Wala kasing nagre-respond Pagka madali lang, ang bilis ng ng output, no? Parang pakiramdam ko hindi lang malabas. O, sige. Ayan, solution. Okay. So, ito yung ating solution, no? Natin kung gaano kasimple. Ayun, no? Ayun ang pictorial representation, no?
Ma'am, di po kayo naka-share screen, ma'am.
Ay, naku, sorry naman. O, diba? Ayan. Salamat sa paalala. Okay. Ay ko, ang balakang ko. Tapos, Mariosep. Ano ba naman tong balakang na to? Sumasakit na naman. Siguro, itataas ko tong lamesa para nakatayo naman ako. Yung pag lagi nakaupo, masakit. Ayan, nakikita nyo na. Okay.
Yes po.
Okay. So, ayan.
Yes.
So, yung ating exercise, number 15, sabi niya, you need to create a program to get the maximum product from a given integer after breaking the integer into sum of at least 2 positive integers. Ayan. Okay. So, ito yung ating pictorial. So, ito yung 12. Okay. So, ang input ay 12. So, i-break nyo sila into a sum of at least 2 positive integer. So, ang sum, nakita nyo naman yung sum. Okay. 2 positive integer, ayan, 12. No? Ayan. 12. So, 1 plus 11, 12. 2 plus 10, 12. Ayan. Okay. So, inisa-isa niya yung pagbe-break, no? Pagbe-break nung maximum product, no? Dun sa integer natin na sum, no? At least 2 positive integers. So, ayan, at least 2. So, ayan. So, ito paano mo siya i-code? Ito yung, ano niya, pictorial representation ng breaking. Ito yung code. Ay, nako, mali nga naman. Dapat pala tiningnan ko muna ng ano kanina, no? Medyo mahirap nga ito. Nagkaroon ng if-else. Anyway, o sige. Sige, sample na rin natin. Nandito na rin lang to, no? Wala na eh. Total, susunod na naman to na i-discuss natin. At meron din naman siyang arithmetic. O, diba? Kaloka. Ayan. So, okay. Dali. Dali lang ako, dali. Nag-a-alarm lang. Nay! Aray ko! Aray ko! Nay! Kain ka na! Talaga. Aray ko. This thing,
Well, I don't
it
know,
really
something-
hurts.
That's bad. You gotta get some mathematics.
Ow! Oh, shit. Ang sakit. Okay. So, balik tayo dito sa ating solusyon. Total, nabigyan na natin to ng oras. Sayang naman, ano? Tapos, iba na naman. Okay. Hindi natin nadali. Ayan. Okay. So, ito. So, ayun. Standard pa rin dun sa include, no? Include stdio. So, nagkaroon ng math. Most likely, dahil dito sa mga computation dito, no? And then, a standard library, no? Okay. Integer, break. Okay. So, meron tayong function dito na integer underscore break. Ayan. So, kinol siya. Tingnan nga natin kung anong nitong integer break na to. Okay. Hindi ko kasi matingnan kanina kasi makikita nyo na yung yung solution. Okay. Dapat pala inisa-isa ko yun habang break kanina. Integer break in C. Ayan. Okay. Pareho lang naman yan. Tingnan natin kung paano. Okay. Yung integer break, so, pagka kinukuha siya ng positive integer n, and you break the sum of at least 2 positive integer. Ayan. So, ito yon. Ay, nako. Nako, mali. Mali ang ating Anyway, pasukan na natin, no? Arithmetic pa rin naman yan, eh. Medyo complicated nga lang. Ang ganda ng ating example, nakakaloka. Okay, so yung integer break, ayan, as what we require, in our the thing that we wanted to get, no? So maximum product, no? Given integer, and then you break the integer to sum of at least positive. So ayan. So ganun din siya, no? You break the integer, the positive integer, into sum of at least 2 positive numbers. So i-call mo siya dito, no? Okay. Doon sa loob ng integer, so meron ka dyang variable na n, no? Na representation. So meron tayong if else, naka-loop to, no? If, so nakalagay dito, n is equal to 2. Okay, kasi nga nagbe-break ka, return 1. And else if n is equal to 3, okay, return 2. Else if n is remainder 3 equal to 0, ayan, okay, magre-return siya ng integer, may POW, ano tong POW? Okay, copy. Tingnan natin yung POW. Prisoner of War. POW. Google. Teka. Okay. POW in C. Ayan. So, POW is a function that computes the power of a number. Ayan. So, yung POW is a function that computes the power of a number. Nako, medyo complicated nga ito. Sorry naman po. Ayan, the power of 3. Ayan. So, kinompute yung power ng 3. Tapos, n divided by 3. Else, if else, kasi nga yung power, dahil nagbe-break tayo, no? Else, if n, yung remainder 3 equal to 1. Ayan. And then, return 2. Tapos, meron tayong maximum product, no? 2 times 2 times the integer, no? Yung integer dun sa taas. And then, POW, the power, no? May power ka ulit dito, no? Kinocall mo yung power to computes the power of a number, no? Power. So, nilagay mong power dito. Nakalagay ditong power is 3. Saan ako? Dito. And then, n. Meron tayong minus 4 divided by 3. Else. Ayan. And then, return times dun sa integer natin na dineclare, which is yung n. And then, power of 3. N divided by 3. Ayan. Okay. Ayan. And then, meron ka ulit ditong main int variable n is equal to 12. Okay, print and maximum product of %d after breaking the integer %d. Text lang yan dito. Ayan. Okay, n, tas kinol mo yung variable na n, integer break, which is yung function mo sa taas, no? Yan. Okay, doon sa statement na yan. And then, n is equal to 7. Ito yung first. Ito, dito sa first natin, first output. And then, this is the second output. So, naglagay tayo ng value ng n na 7. So, ito yung printf and maximum product %d after breaking integer %d. N integer break. Ayan, return. Okay. Ayan. Sorry naman po. Wala, nasimulan nyo ng pinag-isipan eh. Sinong may idea? Walang nakakuha nito, ano? Class? Wala. Walang naka-break. Hello?
Wala
ano
po
ba?
ata.
Wala
po, ma'am.
Walang
Wala
nakakuha.
Hello po.
Akala ko madali lang eh. Yung ibinigay kong sample, madali lang eh. Tapos, nung papagawa ko sa inyo, sobra hirap, no? Ang daming computation, tapos may break pa, nakakaloka. Anyway, ayan. So, pasensya na. Okay, ganito na lang. Para madagdagan yung ating knowledge, no? Total, meron pa tayong, tayo na ilang oras pa tayo. May 30 minutes pa tayo, no? Ituloy lang natin yung ating, yung isa dun para dun sa ating logical operators. Para sakto na dagdag, no? Tapos, pa-practice tayo sa, sa next meeting. Ayan. Para, meron na tayong input sa ating, Nagreklamo si Josiah, madali pong hindi gawin. Ayos sa comment ha, Josiah. Siyempre, kaya nga hindi ko hindi ko na pinwersa dahil parang mahirap nga dahil wala akong naririnig sa inyo. Okay, so diretso lang natin si Kuya. Okay, doon sa ating Okay, sandali lang meron lang akong babasahin. Ano kaya ito? Uy, na-receive na yung documents ko. Ayan. Official na akong empleyado ng PUP. Official na akong teacher ng PUP. Kompleto
Yes,
na yung
ma'am.
requirements ko. Congrats nyo naman ako.
Congrats po,
Congrats,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Congrats po.
Congrats po, ma'am.
Congrats po,
Congrats
ma'am.
po.
Masabi ko lang sa inyo.
Ay ka naman.
Welcome po sa PUP.
Masabi ko lang.
Blow out.
Masabi ko lang sa masabi ko lang sa estudyante ko. First time ko kasi magtrabaho sa gobyerno kasi ang PUP is government government institution. Alam niyo ba napakadaming documents na isinasubmit sa gobyerno, Sis Mariose. Ang daming hinihingi. Pero anyway, ayan, nakalampas na ako. Diyos ko, merong stage 1, tas may stage 2 pa. Ay, nako. Ayan. Okay. So, ituloy lang natin si Kuya para dun sa ating, para naiintindihan natin tong mga pinapasok natin na example. Hindi tayo nasisiraan ng bait. Ayan. Okay. So, tuloy ko lang ha. Nakikita niyo ba yung screen ko? Ano na to yung sa kay
Yes po.
Okay, yung sa YouTube. Ayan, sige. Okay. Tuloy lang natin. Ayan.
In this series. If you have any comments, please leave them below, and if not, just click like and subscribe. Thanks, and I will see you in the next video.
My job.
Hey, what's up everyone? It's Caleb from Caleb the Video Maker 2. This video is going to be talking about strongly typed and loosely typed programming languages.
No,
And I'm going
not that. Yung isa pala, sorry. Saan na? Ito. Ayan, expression.
You see?
In this Easy Ed video lecture, we are going to learn operators and expressions which include arithmetic operators, increment, decrement, assignment, relational, logical, bitwise, conditional, and special operators.
Ayan.
Hey, it's time to concentrate now. Starting with operators first. An operator is a symbol that tells the compiler to perform specific mathematical or logical manipulations. Operators are needed for composing expressions with variables. An expression basically consists of operands and operators. Operands are variables or constants on which the operations are performed. Operators are symbols which perform a particular function. The operators in C are classified based on the number of operands involved and also based on the type of operations the operator performs. Based on the number of operands involved, they are further classified into unary, binary, and ternary operators. Based on the type of operations the operator performs, they are divided into arithmetic, assignment, relational, logical, and bitwise, increment, decrement, conditional, and special. Assignment is also divided into simple, compound, and arithmetic expression. Let's study the classification based on the number of operands first. Starting with unary operator. Unary operators are the ones which have just one operand. They are unary plus unary minus increment and decrement operators. Unary minus is used to negate the value of an operand. A numeric constant is assumed to be positive unless it is explicitly made negative by externally specifying a negative sign. Unary plus is implicit, and so there is no need to mention it explicitly. Moving on to binary operators. Binary operators are the ones which need two operands. Have a look at the few binary operators. Ternary. Ternary operators is the one which involves three operands in the operation. Ternary operator is also called as conditional operator. The symbol of ternary operator is. This is the general form. Expression 1 is evaluated first. If the result of the first expression is non-zero, then expression 2 is evaluated, else expression 3 is evaluated. Seriously, pay attention. This is important. Next we learn classification based on the operations performed by the operator, wherein we start with arithmetic operator. Arithmetic operators are used to perform arithmetic operations. The various arithmetic operators are: plus is used to perform addition, while minus is used for subtraction. Star sign denotes multiplication, while a forward slash denotes division. Modulo operator gives the remainder part of division operation. Except for modulo, all other operators accept real and integer operands. If both operands are integers, the result will be integer. However, if one of the two operand is real, then the result will be real. If both the operands are integer while performing the division, then the result is also integer, and the fractional part of the division is ignored. Let's consider a program illustrating the use of arithmetic operators. The program here converts the given number of days into months and days. We start by declaring the header files and the main function. We declare the variable month and days, and then we ask the user to enter the number of days which we scan in through the scanf statement. The logic is to divide the number of days by 30 to get the number of months, and the remainder part of it gives the number of remaining days. We print the result and end the program using the getch function. Let's focus on assignment operator now. Assignment operation is used to assign a value to a variable. The variable on the left of the equal sign is allotted the value directly if a constant is present on the right hand side, or the expression is evaluated first and the result of the expression is allotted to the variable. The general form is this. The assignment operator replaces the content on the location of the variable with the evaluated value of the expression on the right hand side. Hence, the variable p is allotted 3. This is the example of simple assignment. In programs, it is necessary to make assignments like this. C has a shorter form to make such assignments. This is called as compound assignment. When the value to be assigned to the variable is determined after the expression on the right-hand side of the assignment operator is evaluated, then such assignments are called as expression assignments. We are often needed to compare the quantities and base our decisions on the result of this comparison. For example, we may compare heights of two persons, cost of items at different stores, and so on. This kind of comparison is done in C with the help of relational operators. An expression having relational operator is termed as relational expression. The value of relational expression is either 0 or non-zero. If it's 0, it means that the relational expression is false, and if it's non-zero, then the relational expression is true. The general form of a relation expression is AE1 and AE2. Arithmetic expression. The relational operators can be one from the following. Let's see certain examples. As 6.5 is less than 10, so the result is true. Similarly, 5.5 is greater than minus 10, so the result of evaluation is again true. But as 10 is not greater than or equal to 7 plus 5, so it is false. Relational expressions are used in decision statements, having if and loops to decide the course of execution in a program. Hey, it's time to concentrate now. There are three logical operators: logical AND, logical OR, logical NOT. Logical operators AND OR are used to test more than one condition and base our decisions. These types of expressions are known as logical expressions. The result of each logical operator depends on the truth table. If any one of the operand is 0, then logical AND produces a 0, while even if one operand is non-zero, a logical OR produces as non-zero value. Logical NOT is used to reverse the values. C provides bitwise operators for manipulating the individual bits. Bitwise operators may not be applied to the float and double types. Let us learn the bitwise AND operator. The AND operator operates on a bit-by-bit basis to yield the result. The rules that decide the value of the resultant bits as shown in the truth table. The example here shows more clearly what happens while ANDing one operand with another. The decimal numbers 60 and 13, when converted to binary, are given as. The resultant of 60 and 13 can be obtained by adding each bit as follows. We refer to the truth table of AND for this. The decimal number so obtained after ANDing 60 and 13 is 12. Now let us see how the bitwise OR operator functions. The rules that govern the value of the resulting bit obtained after ORing of two bits is shown in the truth table. The example here shows more clearly what happens while ORing one operand with another. The decimal numbers 60 and 13 when converted to binary are given as. The resultant of 60 and 30 can be obtained by ORing each bit as follows. We refer to the truth table of OR for this. The decimal number so obtained after ORing 60 and 13 is 61. The next bitwise operator is the Bitwise Xor operator. The rules that govern the value of the resulting bit obtained after XORing of two bits is shown in the truth table. Let us have the same example for understanding the XOR bitwise operator. We refer to the truth table of XOR for this and obtain the resultant. Here the output is 49. Moving on to the Bitwise Not Operator. This operator is unary, that is, requires one operand and has the effect of flipping bits. Its truth table is as shown. The example here performs a bitwise not on decimal number 4. The resultant is obtained as follows. We get the output as decimal to 51. Now let us learn the left shift operator. The left shift operator will shift the bits towards the left for the given number of times. For example, let us left shift the decimal number 2 by 1 bit. The binary representation of 2 is given as. Now shifting the bits towards left for one time will get the result 4. 0 is added as padding to the position 0. Note, therefore left shifting n time is equal to multiplying the value by 2n. The last bitwise operator to study is the right shift operator. The right shift operator will shift the bits towards the right for the given number of times. For example, let us right shift the decimal number 8 by 1 bit. Now shifting the bits towards right for one time, we will get the result as 4. 0 is added as padding to the position 0. Note, therefore right shifting one time is equal to dividing the value by 2. Now let us learn increment and decrement operators. The unary plus plus and minus minus are used to increment and decrement the value of a variable by 1. The operand to be incremented or decremented must be used as a variable and not a constant or an expression. The operators may precede or succeed the operands. There are two variants. Postfix is where the value of the variable is incremented or decremented after the operation associated with the variable is evaluated. In this example, the initial value of C is 1 and B is 2. On executing the next line, the value of B is first assigned to C and the value of B is incremented by 1. Thus new values of the variables are C equal to 2 and B equals 3. Prefix is where the value of the variable is incremented or decremented before the operation associated with the variable is evaluated. After executing this piece of code, the new values of the variable are C equals 3, B equals 3. The code above basically increments the value of B and then assigns the value of B to C. Similarly, C equals minus minus B would be decremented by the value of B by 1 and then assign the value of B to C. Thus the new value of C is equal to 1 and B equals 1. Moving on to the conditional operator. They are called as ternary operators. They basically have three operands. Expression 1 is evaluated first. If the result of the first expression is non-zero, then expression 2 is evaluated, else expression 3 is evaluated. Your value of m is 1 and that of n is 2. Firstly, it is checked whether m is greater than n. If yes, then m is assigned to max, else n. A conditional operator can be used as an operand to another conditional operator. This is called as nesting of conditional expressions. Let's study some special operators now. C supports some special operators like comma, size of, member selection pointer operators. Firstly, let's consider comma operator. This operator allows the evaluation of multiple expressions separated by comma from left to right in order, and the evaluated value to the rightmost expression is accepted as the final result. The general form is where the expressions are evaluated strictly from left to right and the values are discarded except for the last one, whose type and value determines the result of the overall expression. Here firstly A is assigned 1, and then B is assigned 2, and then Z is assigned the value of A plus B. Let's learn the size of operator now. It is a compile time operator, and when is used with an operand returns the number of bytes the operand occupies. The operand may be variable, constant, or data type qualifier. The example here derives the number of bytes of a variable sum of 2 bytes as a sum of int size of data type double is 4 bytes, while a longer integer constant 345L is of 10 bytes. Write a program that employs different types of operators. We start by declaring the main function, after which we declare w, x, y, z variables of integer types. We initialize the values of w to 30 and x to 10. We frame this expression, which has prefix increment, and assign it to y, and then we print the result. Similarly, z is assigned a value of the expression which has postfix increment. We print the same. We use several printf statements here to print the result. Various arithmetic operations like division, modular division, multiplication, and conditional operation. Seriously, pay attention. This is important. Moving on to studying expressions now. An expression is a combination of variables, constants, and operators arranged as per the syntax of the language. C can handle any complex mathematical expressions. The C expressions are evaluated by using the assignment operators. The general form is: a variable is a normal C variable. When this statement is encountered, then the expression is evaluated first, and the previous value of variable is overwritten by the result of the expression evaluation. Now let's learn proceedings of arithmetic operators. The arithmetic expressions without parentheses can be evaluated from left to right using the precedence rules for operators. The priority levels are high and low. The basic evaluation procedure involves 2 passes through the expression. During the first pass, high priority operators are evaluated, and then in the second pass, low priority operators are applied. Considering this example, after substituting the values, the statement becomes: when it is evaluated in the first pass, all high priority operators are evaluated. In the second pass, low priority operators are solved. Thus we get the result x as 10. Rules of evaluation of an expression are: the parenthesized sub-expression from left to right is evaluated. If the parentheses are nested, the evaluation begins from the innermost sub-expression. The precedence rule is applied in determining the order of application of operators in evaluating the sub-expression. Associativity rule is applied when operators with the same priority level appear in the same sub-expression. When parentheses are used, the expression within the parentheses has the highest priority. We write a program to use variables in the expressions and evaluation. We start by declaring the header file and the main function. The variables p, q, r are given the values 9, 12, and 3 respectively. We write 3 expressions here, each for which are assigned to x, y, and z. Printf is used to print their values. Proceeding with type conversion. There are two ways to perform type conversion: implicit and explicit type conversion. C permits mixing of variables and constants of different types in an expression. C automatically converts any intermediate values to the proper type so that the expression can be evaluated without losing its significance. This type of automatic conversion is called as implicit type conversion. During conversion, it adheres to very strict rules of conversion. If the operands are of different types, the lower type automatically gets converted to a higher type before the operation proceeds. The result is of higher type.
Seriously, pay attention. This is important.
Rules for type conversion that are applied while evaluating the expressions are: all short and char are automatically converted into int. Then, if one of the operands is long double, other will be converted to long double and the rest will be long double. Else, if one of the operand is double, other will be converted to double and the rest will be double. Else, if one of the operand is float, other will be converted to float and the rest will be float. Else, if one of the operand is unsigned long int, other will be converted to unsigned long int and the result will be unsigned long int. Else, if one of the operand is long int, other will be converted to unsigned int. Then, else, if one of the operand is long int, other will be converted to long int and the result will be long int. Else, if one of the operand is unsigned int, other will be converted to unsigned int and the result will be unsigned int. The final result of the expression is converted to the type of variable on the left of the assignment side before assigning a value to it. Proceeding forward with explicit type conversion. Automatic conversion is handled by implicit type conversion, while there are instances when we want to force a conversion to preserve the values. This type of conversion is called as explicit type conversion. Considering the example here, if both men and women are declared as int, then the division operation would result in truncation of the decimal part. Thus, to preserve the decimal part of the answer, we can externally declare woman as float. Float converts the value of woman to floating point for the purpose of evaluation of the expression. Then, using the rules of automatic conversion, the division is performed in floating mode, thus retaining the fractional part. Let's write a program showing the use of cast to evaluate the expression. The program finds the summation based on this formula. We start by declaring the header file and the main function, after which we declare the variable sum as float and n as integer. Sum is initialized to 0. Here we use for loop, whereas n is the counter variable which is initialized to 1, and the loop iterates till n is less than equal to 5. We place the main logic of the program and print it in the output. Operator precedence and associativity. Each operator in C has a precedence associated with it. This precedence is used when to determine how an expression involving more than one operator is evaluated. There are distant levels of precedence and an operator may belong to one of these levels. The operators with a higher level of precedence are evaluated first. The operators with the same precedence is evaluated from left to right or right to left depending on their levels. This is known as associativity. The precedence rule says that addition has higher priority than logical operator and relational operator. Therefore, addition 10 plus 5 is performed first. This is equivalent to. Next step is to determine if x is equal to 15 and y is less than 10. Suppose x equals 10 and y equals 9, then the condition would be equivalent to this. Since 10 is not equal to 15, so it's evaluated to false, and 9 is less than 10, so it's evaluated to true. So get this. As an operation results to a false even if one operand is false. Therefore, the complex condition is false. Let's have a quick review of what we have studied in this lecture. We started with the operators. An operator is a symbol that tells the compiler to perform specific mathematical or logical manipulations. We saw the classification of operators, where operators can be classified based on the number of operands and based on the operations performed by the operator. Based on number of operands, they can be classified into unary, binary, and ternary operators. Unary operators include increment, decrement operator, while binary are the ones which have 2 operands. Ternary includes the conditional operator. Assignment operator is used to assign a value to a variable. Assignment operation is also divided into simple, compound, and expression. To perform the comparison of various quantities, relational operators are used. Logical operators like and or are used to test more than one condition and base our decisions. C provides bitwise operators for manipulating the individual bits, which are used for testing the bits and shifting them right to left. C supports some special operators like comma, size of, member selection, pointer operators. An expression is a combination of variables, constants, and operators arranged as per the syntax of the language. We studied the precedence of the arithmetic operators, which explains the operation to perform first when there are a number of operations involved in an expression. We also learned type conversion, which can be implicit and explicit. Lastly, we learned associativity, which states that the operators with the same precedence level are evaluated from left to right or right to left depending on their associativity level.
Okay. Ilalagay ko siya sa GC ninyo. Okay. Ayan. So, ganito gawin. Medyo maraming information dyan. So, in your free time, balikan nyo yung ano natin. Yung ating video. Ayan. Itong ating operators and expression, no? So, balikan nyo yan in your free time. Tapos, next meeting, babalikan natin at i-explain natin isa-isa yon yung diniscuss ni Kuya, para tapos gagamitin natin para meron tayong application, no? So, ipinakita ko lang sa inyo yan para masampulan natin, maintindihan niyo yung ginawa nating example. Hopefully, ma-introduce yung logical operators. Ayan. Okay. So, yan lang ang aking bilin. Yan lang ang bilin ko, no? So, balikan nyo para ma-review nyo. Tapos, i-discuss natin yung diniscuss ni Kuya next meeting at i-apply natin. Hahanap ako ng pinakamadaling paraan para maintindihan natin. Alam kong medyo loaded ng konti yung diniscuss niya, no? Naintindihan ko yun. Para sa mga first year na first time magko-code, tapos may mga ganong issue, no? So, para maging ready tayo, reviewin lang natin, no? I think it's a matter of getting used to. Ayan. So, paano tayo magiging getting used to? Balik-balikan natin tong video. Para pag diniscuss, saktong maintindihan nyo na yung yung i-discuss natin. Ano lang yan eh, yung paulit-ulit na aaralin at i-explain, ayan, magigets niya yan, magkakaroon na tayo ng logic, ayan. Okay, yun lamang po, at tayo'y 6:30 na. Hindi ako sinasabihan ni Tayone. Tayone, ba't di ka nag-anon? Yung sinasabi na oras na. Ayan.
Wala po.
Okay. Sa chat pala niya nilagay. Dapat merong, ma'am, may ganun, may sound effect. Ayan. Okay.
Sa bumaba ka nga.
Oh, sino yan? Sino yung inaaway mo dyan? Okay. So, medyo heavy yung ating inaral ngayong araw na to. Nagkaroon lang ako ng issue dun sa... Kasi, na-load yung aking hard drive. So, yung first half natin, wala. Pero yung itong, meron akong, meron akong recording. Ayan, pwede nyo rin balikan yan. Okay, so yun lamang po. Oras na po. Alam kong marami kayong gustong pag-isipan. So, unahin nyo ng pag-isipan yung ating video. Balikan nyo yan para mas lalo nating maintindihan. Ika nga, pagka binabalikan natin ang binabalikan, mas lalo nating maintindihan. Okay. So, hindi ko masasabi na alam kong medyo hirap tayo ngayon, no? Pero babalikan natin yan sa ating next meeting. Ayan. Siyempre, gusto ko naman naiintindihan niyo yung pinag-uusapan natin. So, sinampulan lang natin yung medyo mahirap para malaman natin na hindi pala ganun kadali mag-program. Biglang ganun eh. Ayan. So, ayan. So, yun lamang po. So, meron na akong naibilin na pwede nyong gawin. Tapos yung mga reference na images na sinend ko rin, no? Kuhanin nyo na rin. Ayan, paki-download nyo. Gagamitin natin yan, yung ating mga operators. Okay. So, yun lang po ang aking maibibilin. Unless meron kayong gustong idagdag doon sa kulang ko pa. Ayan, babalikan natin yan next meeting. Class. Baka meron kayong gustong idagdag. Marami tayong natutunan ngayong araw na to. Okay. Unless meron kayong gustong i-comment, ay kukunan ko na yung inyong attendance ng print screen. Pwede bang ilagay natin ang ating mga face para makunan ko ng image. Ayan, i-print screen.
Ma'am, may concern po ako, ma'am.
Yes.
About po dun sa description of all keywords in C, ma'am, di pa po siya na-explain. Parang pinasa nyo lang po na naka-PDF din. Parang doon kami nag-relay last meeting.
Saan?
Di nyo po na-explain. Yung description of all keywords, ma'am.
Nilagay ko sa GC.
Opo, ma'am. Kasi po, dinala nyo po nung nanay nyo po sa hospital. Then, din nyo na po na...
Teka. Andito ba yun? Hindi yan. Yung ANSI ba yun? Bakit wala dito? Ito, operands. Diba? Ito? Hindi, kalalagay ko lang yan eh. Wala kuya.